understand it, but I'll praise you anyway. I don't understand it, but I praise you anyway. I've had seasons that I would never choose again. I've had losses that I'm still learning how to hold. I've had prayers that went unanswered the way I wanted, and I've had to make peace with a version of my story I never planned to write. I've sat in rooms where the news changed everything. I've watched things fall apart that I built with my own hands. I've had to bury versions of the future I was counting on, and find a way to stand up in the rubble and still call it grace. And I won't pretend that I wasn't angry, and I won't pretend that it didn't break me, but I've seen enough of him to know that broken isn't the end of the story. Oh, I don't understand it, but I'll praise you anyway. I can't explain the path, but I trust the one who made it. I've cried in the valley, I've bled on the mountain, but you never once let me drown. I don't understand it, but I'll praise you anyway. I'll praise you anyway. I'll praise you anyway. There are things I will never get the answer to on this side of heaven, things that happen that I'm gonna have to carry home to glory and ask you face to face. And maybe that's okay. Maybe faith was never meant to answer every question. Maybe faith is choosing to trust the character of the one who holds the questions when the answers never come. I've seen him move in ways I couldn't have predicted. I've seen beauty come from things that should have only left scars, and it doesn't explain the parts that still hurt, but it gives me enough to keep going, to keep going, to keep going. And I won't stand here and say it's been easy, and I won't stand here and say I understood, but I'll stand here and say he's been faithful every single time. He's been faithful. I don't understand, but I'll praise you anyway. I can't explain the pain, but I trust the one who made it. I've cried in the valley, I've bled on the mountain, but you've never once let me drown. I don't understand it, but I'll praise you anyway. I'll praise you anyway. I'll praise you anyway. I'll praise you anyway. I wanna tell you about the night I thought I wouldn't make it through it, and somehow morning came. I wanna tell you about the door that closed that I'm on for years, until I saw what it was protecting me from. I wanna tell you about the version of my life I desperately wanted that would have destroyed me if I'd gotten it. He knew, he always knew, and every time he said no, 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 or not yet, no, and not that way. He was saying, I love you too much to give you something that cost you more than you know. So I'll praise him for the answered prayers, and I'll praise him for the ones he didn't answer. I'll praise him for the open doors, and I'll praise him for the ones he closed.